I'm Aurora, and welcome to Porto Aurora, Brazil. It's been an honor being wrapped inside a cocoon by 3 drones. I feel like the drones has personalities, which they don't, but they do. One of them is a bit wobbly, and he seems a bit nervous, and the 2 others are more stable. They're much sweeter than I thought that they would be. I need to remember how it was to feel alive. We are shooting today at the Carnegie Mellon's robotics lab. History has been made in this place 1,000 times.
The Robotics Institute is widely regarded as one of the best schools, if not the best, in the world.
There are very few places that could actually pull off something like this. There's a lot of hardware, there's a lot of software, and then there's a lot of craft-like hardware.
I'm really fascinated by robots, and I'm also very fascinated by nature and humans, and I really like the contrasts.
Basic premise is rebirth and metamorphosis and just seeing what man can do with machines.
I'm really into bugs, and my favorite bug is the moth. My first album, I had a picture of myself, half human, half moth, half free, and half wrapped in a cocoon. As we all know, the cocoon is kind of an image of evolving, learning and discovering things about yourself.
It was billed to me as an artist would like to do a music video, and she would like to be wrapped in fabric by a bunch of quad rotors. So how is this going to work out?
We resolved on a situation where the 3 robots are at 3 different levels, and they're slowly coming up and turning out of phase in synchrony, and that produces a very graceful and even coverage.
No drones? We're gonna go without drones?
Get even closer, please.
Culturally, the word drone now has a very different association for us than a robot. Robots can also be friendly and cute, whereas drones are associated with the predator drone or some kind of militant force. We've seen already that once people spend some time with these robots, they are much more endearing for them, and it's more towards that world of a personified robot that you can establish a connection.
When you are dancing with someone, you should definitely look them in the eyes, or at least at their lights, and kind of answer to what they tell you. It just felt like I wasn't dancing alone anymore.
The most challenging thing about using the drones for the shoot is they don't listen. You know, it's constantly rewriting the software, programming on the fly, no pun intended.
Are there any more single robot trajectories you'd like to do?
Yeah.
I look at it more from the robot perspective. So how should the algorithms interpret a human's intent? I mean, you know if you got the math wrong because they fall out of the sky, so they're a good test. A lot of times the technology evolves, and I see artists and performers using that technology to further their work. And this is a flip side, and it's a little more uncommon where the artistic direction is pushing the technology.
Aurora does have an aura of post-tech. She is drawn to technology in a way that only post-millennials are.
I understand why people have mixed feelings about technology. It's kind of this eternal battle, because the more technology we have, the less we remember to just exist. What's old feels very safe, and what is new and expected feels very terrifying and fascinating.
And that is a wrap. Thank you very much. amazing. Art department, thank you, everybody. Yeah, what a great